winter off.
Yes.
We are in a mansion.
And it's huge.
Various guests say that they've had paranormal encounters in this house, including in one bedroom where they say a man wakes them up around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning and asks them if they need any help. In fact, people have seen a man walking down the stairs, which are sitting behind us.
One woman reported that she had the experience of a man coming through the wall and laying in the bed next to her.
Do we want to get the Rem Pod or something?
What is going on?
What's up, Josh?
Hey, how's it going, Tammy?
Good, how are you?
Good. You found yourself in Ohio again.
I did.
Hey, welcome to the Paranormal Exploring Project. We are in a mansion. This mansion's not notorious or anything for being haunted, but is it haunted?
I think there's a lot of history and residual energy, and kind of like the process of remodeling gets things stirred up. The change in ownership is going to get things stirred up. So I think we got a really good chance.
We are actually at the Grand Kerr House in Grand Rapids, Ohio. And if you say, well, Grand Rapids, that sounds familiar. We've done other videos here. This place, I've driven by it many times. You came by it last fall. I'm like, man, we would like to do something there. So I got in touch with the owners. They ended up selling this, and they said, hey, we got it one last weekend. If you guys want to come in and investigate it, the place is all yours.
And it's huge.
I'm going to say there's 4 different levels. Basement, main floor where we're at right now, second floor, and then the attic. This place used to be a health spa, but it was built by a man who kind of helped build the town that we're in Grand Rapids.
Yes.
Remember his name?
BF.
And you'll understand why we said it that way here in just a second when we cut to when Tammy first walked in here. But it was built in 1880. It was finished in 1883. During its build, the Kerr family who owned this and built this lost 2 children,
Yes.
which they didn't necessarily pass away in this house, but of course that's a lot of heartache and very difficult for the family to go through. Kerr owned a bunch of different businesses around Northwest Ohio. This place is full of a whole lot of history. Right where we sit, the current owners have basically fallen into this history and really packed this place full of different artifacts they found not only in the house, but from local antique shops, including the original marriage certificate for the couple that owned this house. It actually stayed in the family for quite a long time, up until the 70s. Then it was turned into that big health spa that celebrities from all across the country would come and stay at. And then it was during the housing crisis in 2008 where Bob and Kathy ended up picking up this property, and it's been a bed and breakfast ever since. Various guests say that they've had paranormal encounters in this house, including in one bedroom where they say a man wakes them up around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning and asks them if they need any help. In fact, people have seen a man, or claimed to have seen a man, walking down the stairs which are sitting behind us. So I think though this place isn't necessarily known to be haunted, we got something to go from here.
Let's check it out, and you guys are along for the ride.
I don't see anything, but other people do.
Okay.
When Kathy can report an incident or several incidents where she was working in an area of the house, let's say the green parlor, or she heard something on the stairs, saw something on the stairs. We've had other guests that have seen a man on the stairs. We've had 3 guests that I can remember that when they were in Benjamin's room, a very kind gentleman stood next to the bed and said, "Good morning." And they thought nothing of it and said, "Good morning." And then, "What?" And then he was gone. One woman reported that she's had the experience of a man coming through the wall and laying in the bed next to her. We had ghost hunters here one time, and they did observe movement of orbs, things that looked like energy sources. And just as they entered that yellow room, that's the one that's now Anna's chamber, his equipment went fritz.
We get back upstairs, is it?
That's right.
And I'm gonna get lost. You know, we did the Mansfield Reformatory, and that place
That's
is.
where I was thinking. That's where Richland County is, Mansfield. That is a cool, man. They've got so many different tours. Are they at the front or the back?
I don't know which door they're.
Sounds like they're coming in the back.
Oh,
How's it going?
good. I kind of feel like whatever we're going to get here is going to be like residual or connected with families. Things are going to be on a loop, so it will be the same thing over and over again that would be happening. Kind of like, you know, when they talk about remodeling makes spirits kick up. You're talking about selling that does the same thing, so I would expect the activity to have started to amp back up right about the time you're talking about selling it.
The house was built in 1883,
Right.
and it passed through 3 generations of the same family. And then it was purchased by a young woman who brought it back from the grave. The house was crumbling.
So she's a young woman, but she's an old woman.
She's now in her 90s.
And did
And
she
we
write?
had- oh, I didn't
and
tell
did
you
she
that.
write books?
She
Cookbooks?
did, yeah.
So she writes cookbooks.
And she's written other things.
Is it her family or your wife's family that dabbles in the other side? Like, I feel like card readers or palm readers
My
or.
wife's.
So there's other energy too. She didn't operate it as a bed and breakfast. She did it
As a health resort.
correct. Okay. I think a lot of it's going to be residual hooked to this. I think the lady who's still alive that did the books, I think she's got a lot of energy and passion, and I think
Oh, yeah.
I think there's a lot of her in here, even though she hasn't passed. I think, you know, things that she did.
Yes. Her.
And then I keep getting initials. So, like, did somebody that owned it only went by initials?
That's correct. That's the
Okay.
guy who built the house. Benjamin Franklin Kerr, B.F. Kerr.
Okay.
So he always was known as B.F.
So he went by BF.
He went by
Are you?
BF.
And so it's clear. Tammy's got no background on this.
No, I never came here.
Never came here. Never knew anything about it. Do you want to do a quick walk around the
Yeah.
house and get some feelings and
Yeah.
thoughts?
Originally, it was just a family. Like, there was no business in it. They owned businesses in the town, but there was no businesses in here
No,
originally.
This was home. This
Got
is
it.
this-
But they owned a lot of the town.
He owned the dry goods store. He had an egg farm.
I feel like his dad was taken away from him a long time.
The story that's historical record says that when Benjamin B.F. was in the Civil War, that his father passed away while he was in service.
What
Once-
has dead bodies got to do with him?
He served right up to the end of the war. One of his final duties was to make sure that the remains of the Union soldiers were properly transported and interred at the.
Okay, because
at
he
the
messed with dead
Chattanooga.
bodies, so I didn't know if
Yeah,
he was a
yeah.
funeral person too or
Yeah.
not in one of his
So he was
businesses.
involved. No, but he was involved in the repatriation,
Okay.
the final resting place for the dead Union soldiers.
I love this fireplace.
So this is BF.
Yeah, I think the curls are a little exaggerated in him, from what I see. In him. Is she the one that played with cards?
No, I
That's-
don't know. I don't know anything about her. The playing with cards is my
Is your wife's family?
Yeah.
Okay, so then what does it mean with your wife then that a first name is her last name? I don't know what that means. I keep hearing,
Rose.
is that her last name?
Her mother came from the Rose family of Gypsy clan. Her grandfather was a king.
We're
of
going
the
to have a
Gyp-
lot of fun with their
Grandfather
energy
was
here.
the king of the Gypsies.
Okay, because
And
that
it's-
spirit is
it-
definitely here. So,
Yeah, yeah,
and did
it's-
you guys live here then?
When?
Like when you ran it, you
Yeah,
lived
mhm,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, because that energy is definitely here.
Yeah. So when you walked up to the house, when you were out front, did anything like flash in your face?
No, and I said it feels like whatever we are going to get is going to be residual, or because they're selling it, or because. But I didn't pick up on like the psychic or the other lady that wrote the books until I walked in the house.
What's funny about the book and the cookbook is we were just downstairs and you had just told me about the cookbook that was written, which was really interesting.
Yeah, when I'm trying to think where I put it. Is it over here?
But she never lived here. That lady never
No,
lived.
she didn't.
Yeah, that lady never lived here.
No, she's trying. There's the cookbook.
So the mind, body, and soul is because of what she did here. Because you said she had like a spa retreat here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And one of her sons was the head chef until he died of brain cancer. These are the prominent citizens of Grand Rapids in
Where's the one of
1897.
yeah.
I'll find them. I just got to
Oh,
put
I
my
see
glasses
something.
on.
What are you looking for on him?
The curls in the front of his hair.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe they used that same picture.
Oh, did they?
I believe so. So
Okay.
let's see. Well, we'll find
that a
out.
picture?
There he is. See, it's later. No more curls.
Yeah, so I don't see curls when I
No.
see them. So
Yeah.
that is a different.
That's about the time of the wedding. That would
Okay.
have been a wedding picture.
Got it.
Could be the one right in front of the TV too. It's the same picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So when I see him, I don't see curls. So I'm like, I don't see all of this right here in the front of him. So that makes more sense to what I see versus that. So this just, wait, I'm so confused.
We stay on the side, and we're in the family end of the house. Go over
This is-
there, and those are the two rooms above the kitchen, the servants' quarters.
Okay, because I feel like, I was just going to say, I feel like this should be a separate thing.
It is. The servants were not allowed on this side of the house. and this is
Okay,
family
that
property.
makes sense. Oh, there's my fireplace. So do you have any furniture that's original to this place?
Yep.
In here?
Nope.
I didn't think so, because I'm
Where,
not,
what are you feeling? What are you thinking it might be?
I don't know what it is, but I'm just asking, because I mean, a lot of this stuff looks old, but I don't feel like it's,
In terms of original furniture, you'll get there. When you get there, you'll know. Obviously, this is not original.
no, obviously.
I was telling Josh.
So did you guys sleep downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay,
In the garden. We call it the garden apartment or the caretaker's quarters.
okay,
So this was, well, though we did, when COVID hit,
yeah.
we did move up here, and another period in time when we shut things down, we lived up here. So we did have the pleasure of experiencing all parts of the house at different
Nice.
times.
I just feel like something just came up out of this bed.
What do you mean something came up out of it?
Like when we came in here, it's like we disturbed something in this room. What room is this room?
It's just this room, but this is the original bed. This was
Okay.
Ann and Ben.
Something came up out of this bed
Well,
when we
and
walked
if you
in
look
here.
carefully, he's watching over you.
Yeah, I noticed that when we came in. I think there's a face in the wood.
Yeah, well, something got up out of this bed when we walked in. This
Yep.
is like like we disturbed them.
And so the last upper level is the uppermost level, which was the attic space.
Okay.
And it was converted into the yoga studio.
Oh, nice. All about yoga. Yeah. What would they have used this for, though?
The first original family?
Yeah, nothing?
Nope, this was just a bit plain bare bones attic.
Yeah, because I don't get that it has an attachment. Like the rest of the house, there was attachment. Okay.
Doesn't it feel like a completely different, like...
Yes, it
Doesn't
does.
it feel like it's part of the house?
No, that's why I'm saying like, and it just, walking up here, it just felt like that they didn't utilize this, as that this was not, so it's not like nothing would happen up here, but I think this is wasted time up here. Like I wouldn't set a camera up in here. For sure set one up on that bed because something got out of that bed.
I was thinking camera on the bed. I like a camera pointing at the stairs.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you picked up anything on the stairs, but more than one person has said they've seen, it goes with your residual thing. When you said residual, the first thing I thought of was when I was talking to Bob before you walked in about people claim to see a man. He said it was a man walking down the stairs,
Yeah.
and then he never makes it to the bottom, and it's the same thing over and over.
Yeah, that's on a loop. Yeah.
But there were housemaids had really creepy experiences
This
in
one?
this room. Yeah. One of them was actually a guest and said, I will never go in there. Actually, she wouldn't even come to be a guest. Her friends were guests, and she didn't even want to come back in the house. She had such a bad experience in this room.
In this room.
In
But this was where their equipment went crazy. You know what's really crazy? The amount of places we've gone, whenever I do these interviews,
Yeah.
my battery always dies by now.
Yeah.
This thing is still fully charged.
Well, that's because it's a residual energy doesn't pull from you like an actual haunting.
I guess that's more proof to our other videos that hey, there's something to this, because this thing should have died when we were coming up the stairs the first time during the initial tour.
Yeah.
That is the room where more than one guest has experienced a gentleman standing next to the bed around 5:30 or 6 in the morning saying, "Good morning."
Which room do you want? The one where you're greeted in the morning, or the one where you're terrified at night?
I think I want the one that the person got out of the bed, to be honest.
One time we had a guest say that she saw someone come through the wall from above her and lay down in the bed with her.
Nice.
And he was there for a while and then
Nice.
left.
Okay, so we got the tour.
Yep.
Everybody's gone.
Yep.
Just Tammy and I in this huge mansion. So if y'all were given a mansion for the night to do anything haunted, what would you do? Are you going? Go ahead and start dimming down. Perfect.
Well,
Better?
yeah. Yeah, if something moves, you'll see it. You're gonna put cat balls up there too.
Yeah, so I guess that's the idea, is the cat balls.
Yeah.
You want to take a look at that camera,
Let's
see if you can see, should be able to see them.
Oh yeah, I can see them.
Attached. All right, I'll go grab the REM pod real quick and I'll kick this light off when I come back.
Okay.
Or do you want me to kick the light off
No,
now?
I can kick this one off.
I want you guys all to notice how, like, oh my God, are you kidding me?
What?
So, no, it was the reflection of this. What does that look like?
A person's head?
Yes. This, I'm sorry guys, if you can't see it because all I see is the reflection, and that's...
I thought you were going to tell me the REM pod was going off or something.
Now I'm creeped out. I was just getting... You know what's funny? Even though that wasn't technically anything,
Yeah.
I was just getting ready to say, you notice how brave we are right now, and then, like, that.
Oh my God, Josh, you're so funny.
I'm kind of getting a little creeped out now.
Okay.
All right, so we're in the living room? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the living room. We're going to try to do somewhat of a silent session, but not really silent. The way we do this is the REM pod. I'm just resetting it. And pretty much when anything comes into contact with it, any energies or anything, it'll make that noise. And then this is just ghost tube app. It kind of works like a Obulus.
Yes.
Okay.
In the Alice box too. Alice is another box that they use.
So basically, it brings up words from a word bank that could be related to somebody or something that
Yes.
might be here. It's all based on different energies. So
Yes.
REM pod, ghost tube app. I'm going to bring this down a little bit.
It's what I want.
It's what you want.
What?
You said you were going to bring it down a little bit, the light, and it said that's what it wants.
The heck?
You want us to turn the light down?
Cheating.
Cheating?
Guilt.
What?
Guilt. So we've talked about cheating and guilt. It's went down almost 2 degrees, which might not seem like a lot to people, but manifesting. We started at 65.6. I almost feel like the lady's son is waiting for her, like the one with the books and stuff in here. I almost feel like, I mean, they said she's what, 92?
The lady's son. Oh, the lady who added
The
up rated as
second one.
Oh yeah, and her son was the one that passed away.
Yeah, why here? He was the chef here. Or chef for her cookbook.
So you're saying you're feeling like he's waiting on the other side for her.
Yeah. Maybe we get this cookbook. Oh, your camera's sitting on it.
We can put the camera off of it.
I'm just thinking maybe we get something that's connected with her.
So it's basically like words coming out of static is what we're looking for.
Yes.
And then you've got Tammy still has the
Ghost tube.
the ghost tube going, and I'm actually got a flashlight for our flashlight sessions. These are the typical mag lights that you see.
We've dropped 3 degrees.
The idea of these is that a spirit can manipulate the energy on the flashlight. That black disc, guys, is just a microphone.
What can we do to find you?
That did not just happen.
Yeah, it did. And it's 62.2 degrees in here now from 65.6.
So if you guys aren't seeing that, that was actually the
Oh,
flashlight
it's turning.
that I put up on the mantle.
You can see it turning too.
Yep.
So they're actually turning it. Can you make it brighter? Can you turn it brighter?
Oh my gosh.
They're trying. Thank you. They're turning it like crazy. Thank you.
Somebody here with us. Obviously, you found the flashlight. We've got other ways to communicate. There's a black disc on this coffee table. You can talk into that. You can touch the red disc. You can manipulate the black rectangle on the table. Or you can continue working with the flashlight, or you can do all of those things.
Morning.
Are you the guy that wakes people up and says good morning?
This is strange.
It is, isn't it? This is different for you, isn't it?
They've only had one paranormal team in here before.
Yeah, this is strange for them.
Oh,
Yes, it is. Thank you for that light.
the light's going on again.
No,
And off.
thank you. Thank you.
Have
for
we ever
that.
seen this?
No, not like this. Because it's not just on and off. They're manipulate. You know, and there is the energy. This is strange. Are you happy we're here? Can you make the light go brighter? Thank you.
Whoa. We've never had it go on and off like this.
No, not like this.
If you guys watch our other videos, what you'll see is it'll go on. It'll usually stay on for what, about 30 seconds or something like that?
Mhm. And this you can actually see like the light going.
Gene.
What'd it say?
Jean.
Like the name or like?
Yeah, Jean. Because this was dead quiet until the light and stuff started coming on.
Yeah, we sat in here for almost a half hour.
It smells.
What smells?
Well, you notice when you go down to the basement,
It does smell.
it does have like a musty type of,
Yeah.
and
And it's yeah. Is that what you're talking about? The basement smells? It just dropped down to 61.8. It's flipping back and forth.
yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the temperature down there, but it's, wow.
Yeah. Thank you. Can you turn the light on if you are the son of the cookbook author here? Can you turn that light back on if you are related to the spa lady?
Lori?
Lori? Can you turn the light on if you are related to Bob and Kathy? Is that their name?
Oh, shit!
So you are the people that I said was going to mess with us tonight. Remember Kathy's family, the deep fortune teller?
Let's explain that again.
So, can you shut the light off for me for a minute, please? Can you shut that light off? Thank you. So once again, if you are Kathy's family and you are psychic, you read palms and you did things like I did. Well, I don't read palms, but can you turn the light back on? Thank you. That's their family. Because remember I said that they're going to mess with us tonight? It's just that playful energy. And then we heard that they were red palms.
That would be, you guys met Bob. That would be Bob's wife, her family.
Can you turn that back on? Turn that on if you want him to shut his light off.
Huh.
Are you sad that there's... Can you shut that back off? Turn it back off, please. Yeah, you want things your way, don't you?
Wow. It's like fully on.
Yeah. We'll have to ask if there's a gene in their family. Can you shut that off?
True.
True.
True. True, it's their family. So I said I
Can
feel...
you hear him?
Yeah, we can hear them.
What's the best recipe in that book? Book?
Did you just pick up... Oh, you picked up a calendar. That's not a book, it's
But
a calendar.
we just asked about
Oh, you
the
just
recipes.
asked about the recipe book.
You know what I'm kind of wondering?
If it's her son?
Yeah. And I'm kind of thinking, what if we move the Rem Pod onto the stairs while we do this?
Okay.
I feel like we got everything right in front of us. And while
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
What?
Turn it off. You just said there's too much here, and he said turn it off.
As we were going along, we were hit and miss with some of the interactions we had, like a lot with the flashlight again.
Yeah.
But the flashlight was operating in a really weird way that we haven't seen, at least that I haven't seen since we started doing this project. Things started to die off. Then I brought up the cookbook. We brought up the kitchen. Things started going crazy again. So we're going to go down to the basement where the kitchen sits. The story behind that was the head chef was the son of the woman that used to own this as a day spa, and he had passed away.
Yes.
So we're wondering if he might be the one that's hanging out with us. I'm going to open that up.
Welcome to the basement.
We're going down to the basement.
And I'm shutting the door for references.
Yeah, this is where
He says.
the owners lived. So this is the kitchen. And it's always about the stove. Because didn't you bring the stove up when you...
I did not bring the stove up here. I brought the cabinets. I
Oh,
said
the
I
cabinets.
felt like I asked where part of the kitchen cabinets were that weren't in the kitchen. And he said, oh yeah, let me just tell you, they're downstairs.
Figured we'd do a quick flashlight session here in the kitchen. There's a little ambient lighting we're getting from these night lights they have, but that's fine.
Friend.
Yep, we're your friend. We're back down here with you, friend.
Didn't it ask early if we were friends?
Yes. It's asked us, yeah, if we were friends.
Yeah, we were invited in by Bob. We brought the light down here with us too. If you want to communicate using the light, feel free to touch the end of that and turn it on.
Where am I?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Where are you? Did you come down here with us?
If you used to cook down here, turn that light on. Just like how you did upstairs.
Here's a cookbook that you wrote in. What should we make? Will you help me make something?
The f was that?
I don't know. That was a big bang. Back there.
I'm hearing like thumping.
Yeah, back there somewhere. I just come from there. And the flashlight was on when I went upstairs. That's his picture, but does it say what his name is?
That is his picture?
Yeah. Because he said his picture was in here. But I don't see... I'm trying to find...
Is there like an author page at the front of it? By Lori.
Yeah, I'm not going to... best wishes by Lori. Acknowledgement. I can't...
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't got my glasses on.
Oh my gosh. Was there... Oh, we said Susan.
Susan and Jean. There is a Susan.
Yeah. And Sally and Craig, Susan and Jamie.
Maybe.
Jeannie was our name, though.
Jean.
Jean.
But we did get a Susan. So who is Susan?
Looks like a family. Dear son, Dean.
Dean.
So Dean is the name of the cook.
Okay. Was there a Ryan in there?
Orion?
Yeah.
I didn't see Orion.
Okay.
Undecided.
Oh, God.
You're undecided? What are you undecided about? Look how it starts.
Dear friends?
And they've been saying friends all night.
Yes! All night that's been saying that.
Yes.
Are you feeling, like, as far as your gift goes, are you feeling anything involving Dean or
That
Lori?
year, upstairs I was when we were talking about it.
Which,
And we were talking about the book, remember? And when you opened the cookbook and it said book on the thing.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, why is it that as soon as I asked that, is this because we were getting ready to give up?
Probably. But two, when you talk about them, remember we stir them up. So it doesn't mean they're stuck, but we're talking about Dean, and so about not wanting to be down here, why wouldn't you be upstairs? And so that's like a yes, why would I be? So remember, they can be multiple places at once. They don't have to be just here.
Would it be worth it trying to do a session on the stairs?
Yes.
Because that was
You
the...
shouldn't be here.
Oh.
Shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here. That freaked me out a little bit.
That really scared me. I'm really nervous about even moving my body right now because that just scared the living tar out of me. Clearly downstairs wasn't where we were supposed to be.
Evidently not.
So we put a flashlight at the top of the stairs. Ooh, flashlight's on. Keep in mind, this was the same flashlight that we had downstairs.
Yeah, that didn't only went off one time.
Yep.
Can you like roll that flashlight? That would be kind of cool.
If there's somebody here with us, you can come down the stairs, touch that light, turn it on for us. You got to touch the end of it, twist it a little bit.
Those shadows are going to freak us out.
Whoa.
Thank you. Can you come down the stairs towards us?
You know, I don't know if you noticed it. When we were hearing noises earlier, it was from coming back from that corner over there.
Like
where that bedroom is. I kind of wonder if
like going in towards the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I kind of wonder if that they've got that old copper tub in there. I kind of wonder if that was their original bedroom. What if we did the REM pod?
Close it.
Close it?
Yeah.
They say close it?
Yeah. Close the door. Oh, shit.
Hang on.
Sit down.
Sit down. I'm sitting. I'm doing what the ghost is telling me.
Is there anybody in here with us? We've heard noises coming from this room. The knocks have been coming from this area. Mr. Kerr, was this your bedroom? Got a light? Mr. Kerr, if this was your room, can you make that light brighter? Ooh, that shut off fast. That wasn't even a slow twist like it normally was.
Not Mr. Kerr.
This room is almost too small to be the master.
No, there's no way this is a master.
But
This
there's
would have been one of the children's.
Would they have their own bathroom?
Maybe it was the mother's, or I don't know.
The grandmother's room.
Yeah.
Because she's the one that donated the land to Ben, and she stayed here until she died.
Right.
I bet this is hers because that's probably her bathroom right there.
What was her name? Do you remember?
Was it Anne?
I don't remember.
Grandma Kerr? Are you able to knock back or mimic my knock?
Blessed.
They're blessed.
Blessed. May we open the door? If we're allowed to, can you turn the light on?
Please?
Please?
Wonder what happens if I'll open it without permission. Do you want me to open it? I'm gonna open the door now. Just a little.
This is probably going to be us making this noise.
Huh? It's gonna open.
Yeah.
Why isn't that
Oh, the light just turned on.
Yeah, we need to move this. This is me.
That light stayed off for such a long time and now it's back on.
That's 5.
What's it say?
That's fine.
Thank you. Why do I feel like we're having a conversation with a grandma right now?
I know, right? Because we opened the door and she said, that's fine. Because I said, I wonder what will happen if I open the door without permission. And she said, that's fine.
I don't know if you guys can see. We're doing a live stream as we're...
Stay with me.
What? I just stood up and it said stay with me. Uh-uh. If you want us to stay in here, then turn that light on. I'm freaked out that I stood up and it said stay with me.
Especially since it told us to sit down.
Yeah.
And it told you to stay with me, and I opened the door, said, I wonder what she'll do when I open the door, and it said, that's fine, and you get up and it says, stay with me. So if you want Josh to stay in here alone, turn the light on, I'll go in the other room and he can stay in here with you. On the count of 3, turn the light on.
1,
1,
2, 3.
2, 3. Dang it, Josh.
It's crazy because the light completely went dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know there's like all those stories, and I always say this every time we do the flashlight. There's all these stories about debunking the flashlight, but when there's
no rhyme or reason and it's not the same.
Right. But when you're getting it and it's like what happened out at Mansfield.
Yes.
Or what happened at the Cottonwood. You can't tell me that's...
No.
Now, you could do the argument where...
You could do any argument you want, but no. I don't believe it. All right, I say we break and use the restroom, get a drink. I gotta go get my charger. Cool. I'm gonna leave our streamers on because we got a few of them that are in this for the night. It looks like. Go upstairs to the. Oh my God. Oh my. The REM pod never goes off. Every time we talk about getting out of here, something happens. That like. Evidently, it needs you to stay in here. So Josh needs to stay in here. I wonder if I can leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving. You are not leaving. Now let me see if I can leave.
Move over.
Oh my gosh!
Move over!
No way!
It said move over.
No way! No way!
Yes, way. I wonder if it'll let... Okay, the lights are... Yeah. That never goes off. We just talked about how we can't ever get the REM pod. It's only ever gone off like twice since we've actually used it. Yes. Okay, so... In fairness, it's telling you that you have to stay and you need to move over. So I'm going to see what happens if I leave. I'm going to leave this here with you and I'm going to leave. And I'm going to see if it tells me. Am I in here for a solo or something? I just want to see. It did nothing. Okay, so let me go sit back down and you try to leave again and see what happens. It doesn't care about me. All right, I'm leaving. I don't really want to be in here anymore. You are not leaving. It never, look at those lights. We never did that. No, we never. It's like it's standing right in front of me. Yeah, it doesn't want you to go. Okay, I'll stay. But I can go right by it. Bye, Josh. Have a good night. All right, I'll see you later. Okay. Holy Toledo. And I'm not even anywhere near it right now, so if it was me... It ain't you. I mean, it is you, but it ain't you. It told you to move over because it's right by you. I feel like there's a legitimately... I know there's a window behind me. Maybe the window is what I'm actually feeling. I'm feeling a cold breeze. It is not letting you out of this place.
Simon.
Didn't we read that name in the cookbook?
No, I was joking about, I wonder if they ever played Simon Says. Remember?
Yes.
A little bit ago I said,
yes.
I wonder if they ever played Mother May I and Simon Says. And you said, I don't know. So they're just listening on our conversation. Kind of like you need to say, Mother, may I please leave this room?
Maybe that's what... May I please leave this room?
It's funny because since whoever started messing with the REM pod, they're leaving the flashlight alone.
Yes. It's like the energy's directed down there. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Nobody has touched the...
No, it's the ghost box and that thing.
Do you mind if I exit the room so we can go upstairs? Check out the rest of this beautiful house? I'm going to kind of walk by you, okay? I'm talking to the REM pod like it's... Maybe it doesn't want me to go that way.
Ready? Watch. I'm going to take my phone and exit the room.
What?
Watch. I'm just showing. I have electronics too, and I'm walking by it, and it's doing nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Is this the way you'd like me to go? What the hell, man? Okay, I'm going back.
Thank you for keeping him in the room.
I wonder if this is like...
I don't know
Thought I
what
saw
you're...
something out the corner of my eye in here.
Oh, I just started to say I gotta go in and use the bathroom, and now you're telling me something's in there?
Didn't you say, like... Who was going to be messing with us tonight?
Her family, because the palm readers, the family dynamics
Like,
of them.
like they're just going to play, like, joke around with us? And...
Yeah.
Is that you guys? Are you guys doing that? Okay, I'm going to walk all the way around you. Huh. It stopped. Nope. I'm past you. We've pretty much done everything we can do downstairs.
Yes.
Including music box. We're going to drop the music box on the stairs where people say that they see somebody going down. In fact, we're doing a live stream right now as we're recording this, and somebody said they were seeing shadows up there earlier. So that's pretty cool. Upstairs is where the bedrooms are. That's where we're going to be staying. So I think we're both a little bit nervous with what we're going to have happen.
Yes.
The bed you're going to be in was actually the original Benjamin Kerr bed. That was his bed.
And we walked in there before I knew it, and I seen someone get out of the bed.
Which was pretty intense. You could see like a little imprint on the pillow too.
Yes, you could.
This is the upstairs parlor. It's Benjamin Kerr right there.
Or BF.
Or BF. This was the room where...
They wake you up in the morning.
And say...
Good morning.
Good morning.
At 5:30.
This one they say when you investigate it, your equipment goes crazy. So, and then we'll go into Tammy's room, who at the very beginning said, "Oh, I'll sleep in this bed," when she came in and found out that it belonged to the late
BF.
Benjamin Kerr.
Tammy's not too bright.
So this is the original bed. It's original to the house. This is the original dresser. And there's actually a face in the back of the bed. If you guys can see that face. Trying to explain it on this camera. On this camera. On this camera. We're going to use the spirit box. It's going to cycle through radio stations. Tammy's going to ask a bunch of questions. I'm going under. I won't be able to hear anything that she's saying, but yet I'm just going to repeat the words that I hear on this. I call it going under because you can't hear anything. So
And you almost fall into a trance.
I almost get away from saying that you're repeating the words that you hear. You're almost just saying the words that come to mind first.
Can you tell me who you are?
Institute.
Did you come,
Switch.
Did you come here?
Kids. Bible.
Did you belong to a Bible institute?
Trap. Celebrity.
Can you tell me?
Jail. Puzzle.
You must be a man because I can't get a word in.
Attack. Sterling. For real.
Yep, for real.
Ezekiel.
So you're naming a lot of things from the Bible. Did you pray for people?
Better.
Are you blessed?
Maybe.
Did you pray for the soldiers that you took off the field?
Start.
Did somebody go to prison here? You're talking about imprisonment.
With. On.
Okay. So, did your son go to prison? The imprisonment? The detaining? Was that your child?
Weapon.
Was it your family that went to prison, or did you go? I feel like you went to prison. Did you go to jail for something?
Most.
Where are we?
Where are you? That's what I asked you. Where are you?
I'm coming.
Where are you coming from? Are you coming here?
Who?
Who's coming? Mr. Kerr, did your son go to jail? I feel like he was imprisoned and did something bad. Are you in heaven?
Freezing.
You're freezing? Are you in heaven?
I meant it.
What did you mean?
Mystery.
What's a mystery?
Find it.
Okay, I'm gonna do this just so he knows. You got some good spirit talking.
I thought it sounded like a whole lot of nothing. What'd you come up with?
Well, it connected a little bit to this, but so here's the thing I don't understand. What I come up with is I feel like somebody's son was in prison or jail on weapons. I mean, I feel like some family member of someone who's been in here. Did he talk about anybody's family being in prison or jail?
No.
Being in trouble?
He was a doctor.
Yes.
I can't remember what his first name was, but he was a Kerr. And he mailed cyanide-laced chocolates to her as a gift. And the roommate, the housemate, received the package and thought it looked suspicious. So they didn't eat the chocolates and they had them tested. And so nobody ate the poison.
So it was a Kerr family member.
He ended up spending 9 years in Leavenworth
There it is.
for
There it is.
postal fraud.
Was that just going off?
The music back?
Yeah.
I think so.
Are you able to shut that off so we can... There's a little power
Is this
button.
one the power?
I could have sworn I heard it. Am I hearing thumping or is that just my brain?
That was like behind you. That last little noise. That was like right behind you. Phone hasn't moved. No, it sounds like there's something moving downstairs. Can you smell something now?
What is it?
If it's tobacco, it's not like a tobacco I've ever smelled. But it's kind of what it reminds me of.
I keep thinking I'm hearing thumping, almost like bass of a car driving by. You know that noise when somebody has a lot of bass in their car is like going boom, boom, boom.
But I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is. I don't think we're hearing anything going by. Ow! I
You get
touched a
poked?
curtain
How
and
did you
it
get shocked on the curtain?
I don't know. You touch it. I got shocked on the curtain.
Oh, she's got her blinds down.
I got shocked on the curtain.
That's weird. All right, so to get a gauge of where we're at, Tammy and I decided we're going to walk into we'll just call it the yellow room.
Supercharged.
This is the same room that Bob said that some other paranormal explorers had their stuff go crazy in. And Tammy got like some weird
Static
shocks. I don't see. Were you sitting on the bed when it happened?
No, I was sitting in that chair, remember? I pulled the chair out and was doing I was under.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Weird. So what's your thought on that? If it's not doing anything to this, it's not affecting me. You think it's a connection to your gift?
Maybe, but I've never touched a curtain and got a static shock before.
That's crazy.
I mean, that was material.
Oh, okay. So I think we're done. But it didn't come out empty. I mean, we didn't have like floors shaking and things being pounded on, but we definitely got a pretty good light show with the flashlights.
Yes.
And I think the entire night, for the most part, went along with what you initially said when you walked in about the residual energy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, who knows? Maybe we'll end up seeing somebody walk up behind us as they're coming down the stairs halfway.
And you got kind of locked in the bedroom.
Yeah!
You did.
That was really weird. I've never seen the REM pod go off like that.
And then, you know, they told us to shut the door, and I said, I wonder what will happen if I open it without permission. And then the box said, that's fine.
I would definitely say that there's something going on here, and a little bit of it makes sense. You got some weird, like, supercharge from that room that messes.
I can't touch nothing.
Which is crazy because that makes sense when they said that that room messes with people's equipment.
I am my own equipment.
That's going to do it from the Grand Kerr House. It was a lot of fun, and a big thanks to Bob and Kathy and the Kerrs for letting us come into the house and do this. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. All of your subscribing, it's free, and it really helps us, so we make sure we hit that YouTube algorithm and get more followers, which helps us continue to do this. So with that said, visit paranormalexploring.com, and we will see you in the next video.